do more research. Like I wanted to talk about that Nova Scotia gunman guy, but I didn't do enough research to have.
Well, what you were telling me was
it.
interesting. I mean,
just the fact that he took out $400,000 cash the day of fucking.
Well, from the CIBC, right?
Yeah.
Was that confirmed?
It was from the CIBC inertia, so it's a different way the banks work somehow.
Yeah, but did he walk into a CIBC?
I'm not 100% sure. This is why I wanted to do more research, but it was pretty much like that. It was just a person can't go into a bank and get money this way.
Oh, fuck no.
Only a
No.
CI
You couldn't
or
go in and get
$400,000
in cash?
Yeah,
no
in hundreds.
Way. Yeah, no.
Like,
well, in anything. You
yeah,
can't just be like, give me 400. Like,
it just sounds dirty.
Even if it's in your bank account, I don't think you can just do that.
No, I don't think you can either.
No.
And so this was really sketchy.
Yeah.
Really sketchy.
And then he just shot the place up. Where was that? Was in Nova Scotia?
Nova Scotia.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
So it's either a CI snitch that went bad, possibility, or a paid black fucking black op.
Which
a
is
little
so
bit.
wild.
And they're denying. They say they don't have special relationships with this man. Special relationships. Maybe they just have a regular one. Well, no, it's funny. That
sounds like fucking law jargon.
It's fucking sneaky as fuck.
Dirty shit.
But believable to the average Nova Scotian. No offense.
Well, to the average anybody.
And average anybody.
That's
I ate
what I
that
was
shit
thinking.
up at the beginning. I'm like, nothing ever happens in Canada. But
that's what I was going to say is like, you're saying like some sort of operative, right? And
operative or CI, right?
It's so weird to think of Canada having operatives.
Oh, it's weird of thinking the Canada of having the RCMP, right? But they do, and those guys are literally the FBI of Canada.
If anybody could keep a fucking secret like that better than anybody, Canada.
The Mounties. Well, they got nobody to tell.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, exactly.
They would be so good at keeping
those
secrets.
The RCMP is like CIA level shit. We all just think they're fucking Mounties in red suits
or riding horses and shit.
Yeah, well, no, we all think they're wearing red coats, riding around on horses, right? So we don't give them any clout. But meanwhile, dude, when I was working at Worst, there was an RCMP on the ride along with gang suppression, and I mean he looked new for sure,
probably,
but still. He was wearing a green bulletproof vest, like he was.
Oh, those guys are hardcore.
He was decked
Have you ever
out.
encountered them actually?
No.
Oh no, they're fucking hardcore.
Yeah, didn't look like anybody you wanted to fuck with.
Of BC.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of drug problems out there.
Probably, yeah.
Well, there is. I know there is for a fact because Vancouver's fucking riddled with fucking meth right now.
And fentanyl.
Fentanyl, yeah. But yeah, they're out and like when you're driving out there, they're mostly just looking for the normies, just like speeding and shit.
Yeah.
They really rack up on their quotas for people speeding in the mountains. But if you actually encounter them, they're fucking jacked up. They're jacked. They called in the Mounties for a drug bust in Calgary once.
Oh, yeah?
In Brayside. Yeah, I was going to the Timmies. And do you know where the Timmies is in Brayside? You know that fucking little...
24th, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think you told me about that.
Yeah, I was going over to the Timmies, and there was like... So I met my buddy Grayson there, and he lived next door to the house that got fucking busted. And I saw these fucking Mounties, and they had the fucking bulletproof vests, like you said, and they had little like fucking MP5s.
Oh yeah.
And they were just in the Timmies, like getting fucking food or whatever. I guess they're like post.
Like good bust, guys.
Yeah, like post bust Timmies. I don't fucking know.
That's totally what happens.
Absolutely. So. And I met up with Grace, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it was a house next door."
Oh, nice.
They had a battering ram and everything.
Nice.
Like,
Oh yeah, I know they don't
Math
fuck
house.
around here. There's actually, have you seen the police vehicle that they bought here recently?
No.
It's an armored vehicle. Oh man,
Is it dope?
Nova Scotia just canceled theirs because of the Black Lives Matter thing. The defund the police. So Nova Scotia was going to get one, but they canceled it.
Wait, they defunded here?
Yeah. All this shit's happening here. Too. Yeah, they're talking about it.
That's so fucking crazy.
I don't think it's actually happening here, but there's definitely riots and there's.
Oh no, I know that. But did they defund here?
There's huge things coming out about racism in all the upper of the police here, like against Indigenous and black people.
Well, that was that whole Montreal thing.
Everywhere here too. There's people getting fried.
Well, I mean that's what sparked it. Is there was a guy in Montreal who died. I can't remember his name.
Yes.
But yeah, there was all those.
Oh, sorry. Ours is much bigger than the one they were going to get in Nova Scotia.
Which is ironic.
But yeah, this is the bad boy.
Let me see.
I've seen it driving around here.
It's too bad we can't show the camera.
Yeah, I mean
think
we can.
sexy.
But we can't.
Sexy. Holy fuck! It's
We'll have to
actually
figure that
not.
out.
It's kind of weird looking.
It's weird looking, but when you see it in real life, you're like, holy shit.
You ain't fucking with shit. Why are they getting
that's
that?
scary shit. We have this.
Why?
I don't know. They spent a whole bunch of money on it a year or two ago.
I feel like there's moves being made here, man.
Well, no, this was, but yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Canadian
I think they just wanted
moves?
to spend money.
Do you think there's Canadian moves happening?
On what?
I feel like
Probably.
I feel like if there is Canadian moves, they have to be.
I think there is because there's
so
all the
sneaky.
China shit. I don't think they do. I think they have to be less sneaky because there's less people to give a fuck here.
Well, that's also what I was saying before the podcast was.
I think people don't care about that shit here because they've believed it's never happened here because it hasn't in large scale.
No,
but it doesn't mean it's not going to start happening.
The reason it hasn't happened in large scales because we have a fraction of the people.
Well, till
that
now,
any other
and now we have
country
the
has.
internet, and
We still have a fraction of the people.
But all this cyber spy or whatever, these shady deals are easier now with the internet because you can do shit behind closed doors and nobody will ever know.
That's true. You don't have to go anywhere or do anything.
No, it's easy, especially when you're the government. You already control everything.
It's just it's definitely like what I was saying before, where people just don't suspect Canada. Like with the whole thing you were talking about with the guy getting the $400,000 out of the bank, and then them banning guns, and like even myself was like, well, I really wanted
to. A bell.
Yeah, I was like, I really wanted a handgun, but what am I gonna do? And what am I gonna do? That's a fucking scary thought. That's a scary thought when you're like, womp, womp, like, sorry, the government gets to say all be all in this.
They're paying everybody, so nobody questions anything.
Exactly.
Everybody just goes out and gets drunk.
So you're probably right. They probably don't have to be as sneaky.
No, they're super smart about it. They're just like, hey, fucking give them all $2,000. They'll stimulate the economy by putting it all into the bars for 6 months.
I mean, as someone who has a very, very low level of an economy, that makes a lot of sense, though.
It does. It does. But
the sneaky thing is that they're taxing you 3 times the amount you actually got.
Yeah.
That's sneaky.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but taxes still, you're not going to pay 3 times the amount that you got. You're going to pay 3 times the amount of taxing on that money.
Yeah, so you're still going to end up having to pay it back.
If not all of it, though, a lot, but still, there's no way you can get 100% of that unless they say 100%. It's 3 times the tax. So 3 times 15 is 45. So it's 15%. So if like
50%.
using 15, like
that's
that's high.
I think it's 20 now. The low
bracket?
The low tax bracket, is that what you're multiplying?
I don't know.
Where's the 15%?
Yeah, that's ballpark bracket.
Yeah, it's more like 20.
This is a ballpark.
Yeah, it's more like 20.
So either way, 20.
Yeah.
So then it's 60, but you're still not paying 100% of it back.
No, I guess not.
But it's 3 times what you pay your taxes.
I don't know enough. I could be wrong. 3 times was something I was throwing out there.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't think it's 3 times.
It's
I know that
really high.
the taxing is really high, but what the fuck are you going to do? You're going to starve to death, or you're going to pay taxes on some money?
Yeah, that's what I mean, though, is maybe, like, I want to see what it comes out to be. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because